Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Today is Tuesday. June. Oh shit! I'm so fucked. Today is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Those of you who believe in God, normally I don't get on like this with all this pray, pray, pray. Those of you who believe in God, and y'all know I ain't one of them dudes to my pray, pray over it, pray. That ain't my style. I believe in action. Prayer without works is dead. I get it. And y'all know I don't never come out here saying we need to pray. Well, yes, I do sometimes. I say pray. Yeah, I'll tell you your situation, ask God to help you. That's prayer. But I never, in a group setting like this, ask everybody, man, we need to pray. I never have done that. I see other people doing it. I'm like, man, that's just a waste of time. But pray for what we've been praying. Ain't nothing happening. What we've been praying for ain't happening. So when I hear people say, everybody, we need to pray over the city, we need to plead the blood, we need to do this, I be like, man, y'all crazy here. We need to do something besides just praying, right? These demons, these wicked, evil forces are getting so strong, so out there bad, so blatant. They're not trying to hide who they are anymore. They're putting it right there in our face, telling us, hey, this is a demon doing this. The actions that these people are taking now, the stuff that people are doing, is so crazy, so out there, so weird, to where we don't even have to second guess whether or not that man got a demon in him. That is not the act of a normal human being. The demons are not even trying to hide that they're amongst us anymore. They're not doing the subtle thing like telling you to cheat on your wife. The subtle. Little evil deeds and little stuff. Go steal something. Little basic stuff. No. The demons now are telling you, kill your family. Let me repeat that. We all hear those little bad voices, those little evil thoughts we all have. Cheat on your wife, cheat on your girlfriend, cheat on your husband, cheat on your boyfriend, little stuff like that. Cheat on your taxes. When you're in Walmart, don't scan this item, scan over, don't scan that one. Don't ask me why. We hear those little thoughts, and those are, that's wrong. Little demons, little imps. We always been hearing stuff like that. But these demons nowadays that have been unleashed amongst us, that's just my theory. They're not telling you to steal something out of Walmart. They're not telling you to cheat on your wife, cheat on your husband. Look, the little basic sins. They're not telling us to do the basic wrongs no more, the little basic stuff. The stuff children do, and being mischievous and lying and calling in sick when ain't nothing wrong with you, just want to go fishing. And it ain't telling us to do stuff like that. These demons say, kill your whole family. Kill your mama. Kill your daddy. That little baby over there, don't worry about her. Throw her outside in the yard. What you mean, big boy? It ain't like... Hold on.
Now to a story in Tennessee that started with an abandoned baby being found in a front yard. It has unraveled into a quadruple homicide investigation, leaving communities with more questions than answers. Now, thankfully, that baby is safe tonight. She was dropped off at the end of a driveway off a home that sits on the side of a highway. Some of the child's closest relatives were found dead hours later. Action News 5 was able to get drone footage behind me here of the area where the bodies were discovered. This is a heartbreaking story we have been following from the beginning. Action News 5's Imani Williams went back to Dyer County today. She has the latest.
This investigation is still ongoing, led by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, but the FBI and other local law enforcement agencies are helping in getting answers for the family.
No, not here. No.
Yeah.
Two small Northwest Tennessee communities, usually quiet, where everybody knows each other, shaken after a baby was abandoned in rural Northwest Tennessee and rescued.
Just dumped, That's why you just dumped.
4 people related to the baby were found dead hours later in Tiptonville.
I didn't know what to think. I mean, honestly, I had heard that they found the car, the vehicle.
Oh.
I did not hear that there were bodies in there until today on the news.
According to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the 4 victims are James Wilson, the child's father, Adriana Williams, the baby's mother, Courtney Rose, the child's grandmother, and the baby's 15-year-old uncle, Braden Williams. As for who is responsible, the TBI is still searching for the suspects in this homicide investigation.
There's always concern when there is a suspect or suspects out on that we have not caught yet. So anyone who knows of anything, please report it.
The Attorney General for Dyer and Lake counties says the community should know this was an isolated incident.
It's not that it was these people were randomly chosen. So I don't think that there needs to be any kind of concern or fear in the community.
Although the community is shaken, they are looking to law enforcement to keep them safe.
We had talked to the police last night, and they said, don't worry about anything because everybody's got it covered.
Tuesday night, family members of the people who were found were pleading on social media, asking for the public's help to find their missing loved ones. Now they're asking for the public's help in getting answers to their death. Reporting in Dyer County, Imani Williams, Action News 5.
So we want to give you a timeline of the beginning of this case. At 3:11 in the afternoon on Tuesday, Dyer County says it got the call about an abandoned baby found. Nearly 2 hours later, deputies identified that child and named 3 people of interest. That night, just before 11 o'clock, Dyer County announced 4 bodies had been found in Lake County and were connected to the case. This afternoon, the district attorney confirmed the identities of the 4 victims as members of the baby's family. Then, live, right here on Action News 5 in our earlier newscast today, you heard TBI refer to a suspect or suspects for the first time. Action News 5 has been following this case since deputies first announced they found that baby on Tuesday. We were the first to tell you the Lake County scene was connected minutes after we learned that news. We'll continue to push for answers in this tragic case. In the meantime, you can follow.
Now, this is the suspect that they caught in that case. Now, I want y'all to look into his eyes and tell me what you see. This is a suspect. Look into his eyes and tell me what you see. Do you see what I see? I see a blank, empty soul. I say it all the time, and a lot of y'all say it with me. It's only going to get worse. I was reading an article that the earth is spinning faster, like 1 point something centimeter faster than normal. And that today was going to be one of the shortest days in history. I read an article that the earth is spinning faster. Have we not been saying something ain't right? It seems like time is speeding up. Check it out for yourself. I didn't keep the article. I was just reading. I was like, damn, that explains a lot. The earth is spinning faster, huh? I wonder how that happened. again, I don't say to everybody, we need to pray. That's all I can think of. What else are we going to do? How do we battle against demons? You can't tell me this is normal. 4 family members didn't care nothing about the baby. A baby just dumped out in the front yard. Who doesn't care about a baby? Demons. Oh, big boy, it ain't that thing. You don't think so? Hold on.
In Clay County, a teenager from Middleburg is in custody this morning after Clay County Sheriff's deputies say he admitted to killing his parents. Deputies arrived at a home at Silver Point and County Road 220 to find 45-year-old David Lee and 42-year-old Brandy Smith dead from gunshot wounds. They say 14-year-old Trevor Lee reported the shootings around midnight from a church where he surrendered himself to deputies. Clay County Sheriff Michelle Cook says this morning the investigation is still in its early stages, but they are gathering details.
We believe it's going to be the parents' gun, but we're still, again, looking into that. The gun was recovered at the scene. He left the gun at the scene when he walked to the church to call 911.
Investigators believe the shooting followed an argument between Trevor and his parents Sunday night.
Now think about this. Think about this now. He did that to his parents. And here's the irony of it. He went to the church and called the cops. As in taunting God. The demons taunting God. The demons inside that boy taunting God. He's going to kill his parents and then go to the church and call the cops. Wasn't even trying to get away. Wasn't trying to escape. Wasn't trying to say he ain't do it. I don't know what happened. It was a burglar. Did it. Calmly walked to the church. Not to the corner store. Not to borrow a cell phone from the neighbor. Use the neighbor's phone. No. I need to go to the church after I just unalived my own parents. What possessed him to want to go to the church? To call the cops and say I just unalived my parents? One of the worst crimes thinkable, imaginable? Some pure evil, such an evil deed, and yet he want to go to the church and call the cops. He had to walk past people's houses, whatever, to get to the church. He had to walk to the church. You couldn't find a phone nowhere else to call the cops. You had to go to the church to call the cops and say you just did a demonic, wicked deed. And you want to report it in the church. Maybe I'm just reaching. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm right on point. Do I want to be? Hell no. Because if I'm right, that means I'm fucked too. Because I'm in this wicked ass world as these demons are unleashed upon mankind. I'm in this bitch with y'all. So do I want that to be true? That more and more of this is going to be taking place? Ain't none of us safe because we don't know who these damn demons done hopped in now. Is it in the person that's next to you in the grocery store? Did he hop at that son bitch and tell him to knock your head off? We battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. You're not going to tell me we living in some normal times. I don't give a damn if you're an atheist. I don't give a damn what the hell you are. You're not going to tell me something strange ain't going on. It ain't just normal. It ain't just regular folks just crazy. You're not gonna tell me that. You can tell me. I ain't listening. If you don't think something going on beyond just our flesh, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't trying to tell you nothing. I ain't trying to listen to you. I know better. I know what the hell I'm seeing. This ain't human. This ain't normal. You just trying to get content. You just trying to get views, big boy. Okay, well, view the son bitch and get the hell on. I'm just trying to get views. Okay, you done viewed it, now get the hell on. Don't listen to me no more. If you think that's what it is. You think I don't really believe this. And I don't care. I'm glad you viewed it. Thank you. Now to everybody else that gets it, that know I ain't just bullshitting, and that you noticing this bullshit too, and you realizing that this ain't just no human just being bad. These people are possessed. And that last little boy right there should have shown you that he want to take his ass to the church and call the cops after he just unalived his own parents. Now let me go sit in God's house and taunt God. God, look what I did. What you gonna do? They condemn to hell anyway according to the book. So what do he care? What do they care about piercing off God? When they are, if the book is true. Y'all know about, I ain't got to keep repeating that, but just say it's true. And that they're already condemned to the pit. What they care about taking us with them. What they care about taunting God. I just did what I did, and I'm finna sit in your house, your so-called house. What you gonna do? Burn me in hell? Yeah. But they already know that. So why they care? So now we dealing with some spirits, some wickedness that feel that they ain't got nothing to lose. And we the lucky son bitches that get to go through these times. The end times. Lucky us. We get to be the ones here to deal with these wicked, evil demons that know that they ain't got nothing to lose. So they gonna unleash on our ass. Aren't we just blessed to be alive? Shit. Get it, got it good. Bye.